You don't want to play around, you want to save some money, this is the video for you. I got so many freaking deals for the Home Depot, Ryobi, RIDGID, all that good stuff. We're not going to blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to waste your time. We're just going to get into it. Everything I have, I'm going to try to attach to the shopping bag to this video. We're just going to go one after another after another. We're going to save you some money. That's what you're here for. And this face, let's get it going. All right, we're going to start out with this one. Some of these might be great. Some of them might not be great, but to each their own. If you love it, smash that like button, get subscribed, hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on saving some money this holiday season. But let's start out with this one first. This is the Ryobi 18 volt 5-inch random orbital sander. What's so special about this? Well, it's $59.97. However, you will get this free. Let me move my face. If you were to buy a package, which this might show up a little bit later in the video, but if you were to buy the 18 volt string trimmer, the 2-pack of the bat rays are 50% off. There's 6 amp hour HP, whatever. You know, this pack here, this pack here. If you were to buy one of those packs, you will get that sander for free. Next one up, a multi-purpose recip saw blade set, 35 piece. You're looking at $10 off, 25% savings at $29.97. You're gonna get not one, but 2 USB lithium clamp fan kits, a 2-pack with 2 amp hour 2.0 USB lithium bat rays and charging cable, 25% off at $59.88. Check out this one right here. This is the USB. This is the 4-volt stuff, by the way. Lithium project kit with rotary tool, inspection light, screwdriver, glue pen, 2 amp hour bat rays, and the charging cables, $119, 54% off, 136.97 cents. We're gonna round up, so you're gonna save $137 on this kit. We're still sticking with the 4-volt stuff for now. The USB lithium starter kit with 2.0 amp hours and a 3-port charger. This is actually a really good charger if you want to charge multiple of the 4 volts at the same time. 31% off at $54. You're saving $25. Holy crap, this is the deal that you want to grab today because it's going to end in 14 hours and 47 minutes. It's $129, 61% off. Yeah, is that inflated a little bit? Sure, but still $129 for the 18 volt 7.25 compound miter saw, which is actually a pretty powerful saw. Got a lot of oomph, a lot of torque on that saw. 4.0 amp hour lithium ion bat ray and the 18 volt charger. You're gonna get the kit for only $129. That's a daily deal. That's a grab. Buy it now. If you don't, you're gonna probably miss out on it, and that would not be real nice like. Here's a pretty real nice like one right here. It's the 18 volt brushless cordless. It's the high torque impact wrench. 2, not 1, but 2, 4.0, and you're gonna get the charger with the impact wrench, the carrying case, the 2 4 amp hours, and the charger for $219. This one here is the 18 volt 10-inch sliding compound miter saw, 14% off. You're saving $50 at $299. Now the previous one was a tool only, but this comes with the kit, the 4 amp hour. You're gonna get the charger and the saw for a little bit more, but 13% off. You're saving $50 at $349. All right, here's one right now at $219. You're gonna get a 1/4 inch and a 3/8 inch extended ratchet, tools only, for $219, 35% off. So you'll get both of these for that price. If you have a Ryobi vacuum or something that takes a lot of power and you want to power it longer, not 1 but 2 8 amp hour. This is the high performance. You're gonna get 49% off, 170 off, 179 for both of these. So here's another one. It looks like it's marked up a little bit at $199 for the value, but they are at $119. You're gonna get 3 lights for the $119. That's what they're having marked as a deal right now. If you were just getting into the World O tool and you want a kit, well, $349, this is a daily deal. Again, it's gonna end in 14 hours, 42 minutes. You're saving $150 at 30% off. You're gonna get all of this. I'm not gonna read it all, you can see the picture, but you will get the bat rays, you'll get the chargers, you get the saws, the multi-tools, the drills, the impacts, all that good stuff for that price. There's another kit at 40% off, $389. You're gonna get all of this, the sanders, the drill, the lights, the saw, all that good stuff. So again, everything will be attached to the shopping bag, or at least I'll try for you to get to it quicker. All right, here's another deal right here, 19% off, $150. You're basically gonna get the miter saw for free on this one here, but you're gonna get the 2 4 amp hour batteries, the chargers, all those saws, all that. It's a nice little starter kit for somebody who's trying to get into the World O tool. Finally, they paired up 2 tools that actually make sense together. This is the sander kit, 27% off, saving $29. You're gonna get the corner sander and the random orbital sander. It's gonna be tool only, but you are saving the $29. Here's another 2-tool deal. It's tools only. You're gonna get the router and you're gonna get the sander, 25% off, saving $40. We'll round up, $39. for $119. And here's another one that just feels right. Just makes sense. 99 bucks, $30 off, 23% savings. You're going to get the 5.5-inch circular saw and the jigsaw. Here's another one. This is the Whisper series. So remember, anything outdoors says Whisper series. It's the top of the line when it comes to Ryobi. And this is the 18-volt cordless hybrid Whisper series 7.5 fan kit with 2.0 and a charger. For 29% off, you're saving $29 at $69.97. Here's one for you. You're gonna get not one, not two, but 3 batteries and a charger. You're gonna get a 2.0. You're gonna get 2 4-amp hours. They're gonna be at high performance, 51% off at $179, saving you $182. All right, here's one for you if you need the battery. So 4.0, you're gonna get 2 of them, and you're gonna get a 2.0. You're gonna get the charger, 51% off at $179. If this video is helping you, please don't forget to smash that like button. Share this out with all your friends if you want to save them money. That will like you so much. I talk to your friends. They don't really care for you that much, but if you share them this video, they're going to love you. I will love you. All right, here's one of those deals I was talking about where you get the free tool. So 99 bucks, 51% off. You're going to get a 4-amp hour, you're going to get a charger, and you're going to get a 2-amp hour. Now, this is the lower rung of the battery. They're not the high performance or the edge or anything like that. It's just your basic entry level battery for Ryobi. But if you buy this, you will get a free, let me move my face, my beautiful face right here. You can get a grinder, you're going to get this jigsaw, you're gonna get the fan, you're gonna get the router, impact wrench, blower, recip, multi string trimmer. You get one of these for free. Dust buster type of deal here. It's the handheld vac. You're gonna get the scrubber. You're gonna get 2 speakers. These are speakers here. You can connect them together. So you're gonna get one of those tools with this kit. That is a fantastic dealio if you ask me, my best friend forever. It's very strange. There's a 1-star review on this, and there's only 1 review on this total thing, so I'm not going on here. You know what? I want to read this review, but before I do, you're going to get a 6-amp hour, 4-amp hour, and you're going to get the small, very small charger. I don't like these chargers, but it is what it is. It will work, but it'll just take a long time for these things to charge up. But you're going to get the free tool. So let me move my face over here again. See what you got. Click on this. Same basic set of tools right here. You're gonna scroll down, you're gonna see all the different tools you can get for free. So you're gonna be able to get one of these if you were to buy that kit for $139, 50% off. That is still a good buy, but I do wanna see what this review states. It states junk charger and rip-off charger is literal junk. Yeah, they're not the best chargers. They work, but it takes a long time. It would take 11 hours at 100% efficiency. This is a really great deal if you already have a charger, or if you just go out and buy a charger. You can find a deal on this video with the charger. So I just wanted to see what that says, but yeah, I mentioned it before I even reviewed that. It's not the best charger. Let's keep moving along. Again, if you do see these tools, it says free with purchase. If you were to click on that, that's what we were talking about. It's going to take you here, and then main item, you click on it and you can buy that charger kit, that battery kit or whatever, and you can get this tool for free. So just don't go out and spend 89 bucks on that tool when you can actually spend a couple dollars more but get a much better deal. And I'm not going to go through all these, but just like I mentioned, this is the blower here. Don't go out and just spend $59 on the blower when you can get this tool for free for a couple dollars more and you get a much better deal. All right, let's keep it moving. Airstrike nailer. This is the 18 gauge cordless Airstrike brad nailer. I'll tell you, Ryobi nailers are pretty legit. They don't have all the fancy switches and knobs on them that some do, but it's a great entry point. So if you need a brad nailer, you don't want to spend $200 on one, this could be a good buy. 29% off, $40 savings, $99 for this. All right, here's one here. This is definitely not the best of the best when it comes to your Ryobi impact drivers. However, it is an impact driver kit. You're going to get the 1.5 amp hour, you're gonna get the charger, and you're gonna get the impact driver. 14% off, 10 bucks. They're saying a value of $129. It's definitely not the case, but you are saving some money at 59 bucks. That's a pretty good buy for that. 6.5-inch circular saw tool, only 17% off, saving 20 bucks at $99. Here you got 2 of the entry level 4 amp hour, 18 volts, $20 off, saving 17% at $99. Here's an 18 volt cordless high pressure inflator tool. Works pretty good if you're looking to pump up tires or whatever you're trying to do. 38% off, $15 savings, $24.97 for this tool. Here is the Ryobi drill. It's a 1/2-inch drill driver kit with 1.5 amp hour and charger, 25% off at 59 bucks, or saving $20. Here's the newer updated Airstrike brad nailer kit with 4.0 and the charger, 20% off, saving 50 bucks at $199. If you want the Airstrike One Plus 16 gauge straight finish nailer kit, you're looking at 33% off. You're gonna get the charger, you're gonna get the 2 amp hour, and you're gonna get the nailer itself for that $179. You can also get that inflator kit that we were looking at before. It's the tool only with 28% off for $64.97. Saving 25 bucks. You're gonna get the charger, you're gonna get the inflator, and you'll get a 2 amp hour. Here's another high volume inflator kit with the 2 amp hour, and you got the battery with the charger, and you're gonna get all the tips, just a tip. For 28% off, 25 bucks you're saving at $64.97. Here's another version of the high torque impact wrench 4.0 with the high performance. You're gonna get the charger and the impact wrench at $149, 45% off. Here's the 18 volt cordless LED workbench light, tool only, 28% off. You're saving $19 and it's $49.97. Here's another set. These are two 6 amp hours, 278 value of. They're stating down to 169 for the 2 HP 18 volt 6.0 amp hours. So here's another Home Depot value buy type of deal. They're stating that if you were to buy all of these separately, it's gonna run you $349. But if you were to buy it in a kit, it would usually run you $179, 28% off, minus 50 bucks is gonna now cost you $129. So that's your savings. There's another drill kit. Again, if you were to buy this by itself, $223, you're gonna get a 2 amp hour high performance. You're gonna get the charger and you're gonna get the drill, 20% off. Usually 99 bucks for this kit, but now $79. And here's one for the impact driver, $79, 20% off. You're saving 20 bucks, usually 99 bucks. You're gonna get the 2 amp hour HP. You're gonna get the HP impact driver and the charger for the $79. Here is an impact rated driver set, 70 piece, $14.97, 25% off, saving $5. And here's another one, a 22 piece titanium drill bit set. Tool savings, 25% off. You're saving $5 at $14.97 for that kit. And again, if this helps you in any sort of way, please don't forget to smash that like button, get subscribed, hit the bell notification, helps the channel. This is a pretty good buy, 43% off, $39.97, down $30. The Shank Carbide router bit set, you're getting a 15 piece. All right, next one up is the 4.5 inch grinder. It's the angle grinder, and it says HP 1 Plus. Again, if you don't know what HP stands for, it's the best of the best when it comes to their tools, their power tools, their cordless tools. It's high performance, 8% off. You're saving 10 bucks, nothing that great at $119, but it's still some money off. High performance recip saw, 14% off, you're saving 20 bucks at $119. This is the best of the best when it comes to the Ryobi, not Ryobi batteries. This is the 18 volt lithium Edge. This is the 4 amp hour, 13% off, you're saving 20 bucks at $129. Impact rated driving set, so this 30 piece, 40% off, you're saving 4 bucks, usually $9.97, $5.97. You're probably gonna find those in your aisleways if you don't decide to buy this online. 50% off for the black oxide round shank drill bit set, 15 piece. $6 off, you're looking at $5.97. All right, this one here is the step drill bit set, 3 pieces, 20% off, saving $5 down to $19.97. And again, it's gonna be a good stocking stuffer type of tool. You're gonna see that in that middle aisleway as soon as you walk into the Home Depot if you don't decide to buy this online. Another drill impact combo set with the charger, and you're gonna get 2 1.5 amp hours, and you're gonna get the carrying case, 29% off, saving 40 bucks at $99. Here you go with the 40 volt tripod light, and it's a 40 volt that you can run different tools off of, even if they're 18 volts. So you basically have a 40 volt on the bottom, and this is like an 18 volt adapter up on top, and you can run things a lot longer, such as your lights and other things. It's 15% off, saving 30 bucks at $169. We got a full video on this thing. It's actually pretty real nice. Like, we got the USB lithium cordless Bluetooth charging speaker kit with the 2 amp hour and a charging cable, 13% off. You're saving $10. Told you there was going to be a lot of deals. We're just moving through them. $69 for this. All right, let's just keep going here with no fluff, no gruff, just a little bit of snuff. $34.97. You're saving 36% off if you want a couple extra 3.0 amp hour lithium ion rechargeable batteries. You're saving 20 bucks on those. 17% off, you're saving $10 on the USB lithium power cutter kit with the 2 amp hour, and you're gonna get the charging cable as well. This is a pretty cool tool if you're opening up packages consistently and constantly and all that good stuff. So $10 off on that. Now there are a couple other different bundle deals for the rechargeable USBs. You can buy these separately, or you can buy these in a kit. If you were to buy these in a kit, the flashlight and the little drill, you're gonna get 33% off, 30 bucks, $59.94 in the bundle. If you were to buy these separately, you can get them off for 40% for the flashlight or 25% off for the drill itself. And again, they have a couple more, such as this here with the flashlight, the 4 volts, you got the 2 charging cables and the small fan, or you can get this rechargeable with the air pump. So 33% off with this and 25% off with the air pump. I really like Halloween candy basket. I'm very hungry. 25% off, you're looking at $29.97 for the USB lithium cordless, high volume inflator with that 4 volt. You buy it separately, it's $40. You're pretty damn good. 25% off, you're looking at $10 off the USB. This is the 2 amp hour and the USB charging cable with the 200 lumen magnifying kit. I'm actually to the age that I need to start using this thing. 17% off of the 2 amp hour and the rotary tool kit. So $49.97, you're saving 17%. Do you think I was joking when I told you we had a lot of deals? I mean, we have every freaking deal. How about that? 13% off, $10 savings on the USB 4 volt staple nailer kit. You're gonna get a 3 amp hour with that and the charging cord. Sorry, this is so good. There's more 4 volt stuff off. This is the USB lithium 3/8 inch ratchet kit with the battery and the charging cable. 28% off, you're saving $20 at $49.97. All right, so this one here is the brand new charger. It's a fast charger for your 40 volt and your 18 volts. Plus you're gonna get an 8 amp hour, 18 volt high performance. If you were to buy these separately, $278. If you were to buy them together, $149. All right, what do we have right here? $149, buy one, get one. So 18 volt Whisper Series blower. You're gonna get the 4 amp hour, 18 volt entry level battery with the charger, and you're gonna get a free tool. So let me click and yeah, it's your router, your fan, your blower, you know, different things. So you can pick a free tool with this. So $149. If you were to buy this kit, you get the free tool with it. All right, here's another one free with purchase. So if you were to buy one of those kits that we talked about earlier, so let me move this over. If you were to buy this bundle here, or this bundle here, or this bundle here for $99, you would get this for a few dollars more, and then you would get this tool for free. So me personally, would I just buy this by itself? No, I would probably end up, you know, getting that deal if it was me. Never seen this one before in my life, but this is the USB lithium cordless compact sprayer with 2 amp hour battery and the charger. 40% off, saving $20 down to $29.97. Over here you have the Ryobi 18 volt 8 inch cordless oil free pole saw, tool only. So right here you see 23% off at $30 savings, $99. This is the 18 volt 10 inch single stage cordless electric snow shovel. It's a tool only. You're saving 16%, $20 off at $109. All right, here's another blower. You're gonna get a 4 amp hour, 18 volt, the charger, and the 18 volt, 100 mile per hour, 350 CFM blower. 23% off, you're saving $30 at $99. This is the 40 volt, 12 inch cordless electric snow shovel. It's a tool only. $159 down from $189. You're saving 16%, saving $30. And last but not least, you're gonna get the 18 volt, 120 watt, 12 volt automotive power inverter with dual USB ports, 40% off. Saving $20 down to $29.97. Do you think I was joking when I said I had a lot of deals for you? Let's move it over to RIDGID. All right, over here you got a couple different bundles. You can get the 2 amp hour, you can get the inflator, you can get the charger. Over here you can get a light with the charger at 18% off. This one here is 23% off. This right here, you got that top off type of deal where you can charge your phones. This thing is actually built very solid. 14% off, 16% off. This little vacuum here, I'm gonna do a 1 year later review on this vacuum. This thing has been excellent. Not the most quiet, but excellent. I beat the crap out of this thing and has lasted me more than pretty much every other vac that I've used. Look for that video soon. But yeah, so you're gonna get a couple different deals here. Look at this one, 68% off. You're gonna get the dual charger, and you're gonna get not 1, not 2, but 4 different batteries. You're gonna get 2 4 amp hour, and these are your entry level right now, because they do got some really good ones out there with the larger cells and such. 2 amp hour, 2 amp hour, 4 amp hour, 4 amp hour. So you're gonna get 2 of each, and you're gonna get this charger 68% off at $169. All right, this is what you think of when you think of OG Mac Daddy RIDGID corded tools. These are not cordless. You're gonna get the sander and the router, 28% off. You're saving $50 for $129. You'll get these as a kit. So a couple deals on their multi-tool stuff. So you want some blades, you just want a 14-piece kit, saving 27% off at $39.97. for that. But if you wanted to buy this in a kit, you could. You can get the multi-tool with the kit. Over here, you can get the RIDGID 18 volt brushless cordless multi-tool, 7% off. I like this one right here, to tell you the truth. This is the 18 volt cordless oscillating multi-tool with 2 amp hour, the blades and everything for $118. So that's not a bad buy. Look at this one, is 62% off. You're saving $128. 2 amp hour, the charger, and the drywall cutout tool, which by the way is an excellent drywall cutout tool. Used it many times, and it's still going strong. Works very well. 79 bucks for this. You really can't beat that price. So there's a couple different ways you can buy the 7 1/4 18 volt brushless cordless battery powered saw. You can buy it here with the 2 4 amp hours, 21% off, 14% off with a sander. Over here you can buy it with this vac that we talked about. It's an excellent vac, 15% off, or $329 just the saw by itself. So you don't have to buy it in a kit. You could just buy the saw itself, but they are on sale right now. Some pneumatic nailers, which RIDGID pneumatic nailers are pretty legit. If you don't want to go cordless, don't have to deal with the battery stuff, all that, well, this might be the way to go. A lot of people still use pneumatic, believe it or not. They don't want to switch over. 17% off, 750 bucks. You're going to get the brad nailer, 16 gauge straight finish nailer, the finish stapler, and you're going to get a 6-gallon portable electric pancake air compressor for 17% off. You're saving 50 bucks at $249. So there's a couple different ways to go with this, and I don't know why you would go any other way but this way right here. This is the 650 foot-pounds. It's the 18 volt half-inch impact wrench kit. 45% off, you're saving $139. You're gonna get the protective boot, you're gonna get the 4 amp hour max output, and you're gonna get the charger with the carrying case for $168. Not really sure why you would go this way. You could buy the boot by itself at 49% off if you already have this, but this is the way I would go, $168. You can go a couple different ways with the half-inch ratchet kit. You can get it with the protective boot, or without the protective boot. You're gonna get the $169, $80 off, 32%. And with the boot, it was $197 at 29% off and saving $80. Same thing with the high torque impact wrench. If you wanted to go with the 4 amp hour, this is a good like mid tier. And then right here is the entry level 4 amp hour. So you'll get 2 of the 4 amp hours. You'll get the charger and the kit. Or you could just go this way, and this is the way I would do it. I would just go with the 4 amp hour and then get the high torque impact with the charger and the kit. So you're going to save a little bit more money doing it this way. I wouldn't even consider the 4 amp hour entry level when it's going to be $108, $109 more expensive. Just go with this right here if you're asking me. Same sort of deal with the subcompact brushless 3/8 inch impact wrench kit. You can get 2. You get a 2 amp hour max output, or you can get just a 2. I don't know which way I would go on this. To be honest with you, you can go with the standard basic entry level 2 amp hour on this one, the charger and the kit at 26% off, or you can go with the standard 2 amp hour plus the max output 2 amp hour, which is the better battery, and the charger and the kit. So that's really up to you on what you want to spend, but both of them have a deal going on right now. Over here, it's buy one, get one type of deal. So you get a 3/8 inch and a 1/2 inch impact wrench. And over here, you got the 3/8 inch and the 1/2 inch impact wrench. You can go with the 4 amp hour, 308, 24% off, 99 bucks, or you can just get the tool only if you're already in the platform, 33% off, you're saving $99 at $199. If you're asking me personally, if you're not in the system, but you want to get into the system and you really want these, I would go this way and just find a better deal on the 4 amp hour batteries that you're buying separately. Pretty legit buy right here, $119. You're going to get the 3-panel hybrid kit light. You can plug this thing in, or you can use your 4 amp hour that's going to come with this and the charger kit, 40% off. You're saving 80 bucks at $119 for all of that. RIDGID heat gun, 23% off, save $30, 99 bucks. You're going to get the 2 amp hour, you're going to get the charger, you're going to get the tips here, just a tip, and you're going to get the actual heat tool itself for $30 off. 10% off the cordless 18 gauge narrow crown stapler kit with the 2 amp hour. This is your entry level here. You're going to get the charger and the nailer, $30 savings, $259. Not a huge savings here at 4% off. It's $10 savings. I'm just throwing this out here. I told you got a lot of deals. Not all of them are the best, but they are deals. $249. You're going to get the 2 amp hour. You're going to get the charging kit, and you're going to get the 1/3/8 inch headless pin nailer. Here's a few more deals for those chargers that we were talking about. If you wanted to buy the charger itself, the dual charger, you're looking at 20% off at 79 bucks, but you can get one with the 2 amp hour, the basic entry level type of deal, or you can go 40% off at 258. You're gonna get 2 8 amp hour, they're larger, and they're the max output EXP, which is the best of the best when it comes to rigid batteries right now. So the EXP, that is the top of the line. That's what you're looking for. You might want to grab that at 40% off, or you can go over here and get 2 of the basic entry level 4 amp hours. You know, you're gonna get the carrying case, the charger, and 53% off, saving $198 for that. But this right here, this is the best of the best, and you got 2 larger 8 amp hours. Me personally, if you had a couple extra bucks, that might be the way to go. And of course, more bundle deals. This is the 18 volt. We already talked about this impact wrench kit with the 4 amp hour and the charger. It's pretty good, 64% off right here. $119 is the price. Then you can go with some panel lights. You can go with the impact wrench. You can go with the charger and the inflators, 37% off. And then one over here at 42% off. You get the light, you get the battery, you get the impact wrench, you get the inflator, you get the case, and you got the charger, $289. All right, the 18 volt subcompact brushless cordless impact driver kit with the 2 amp hour, the charger, and the case, 31% off. You're saving 40 bucks. You're down to $89 for that. So many deals, my friend. I think you thought I was lying, but I ain't lying. I'm telling you the truth. 29% off. You're saving $40 on the grinder, the 4 amp hour, and the charger, down to 99 bucks for that. Subcompact brushless drill, 89 bucks. You're saving 40%, down 60 bucks for this, and you're gonna get the 2 amp hour with the drill, the case, and the charger. I'm getting carpal tunnel with all the clicking. A couple more deals on the pneumatic nailers. These are not cordless, pet rate powered. They're just a framing nailer. It's got the 3.5-inch round head framing nailer. And I'm just gonna scroll this over. We're not gonna read through all of these, but they are the pneumatics. And this is what you're getting off: 32% off, 27% off, 28% off. And this one over far left is 24% off. A couple more nailers. This one here is 41% off for the 16 gauge 2.5-inch straight finish nailer, $99, saving 70 bucks for that. You can see there's a couple other deals going on. And again, these are pneumatic, not cordless. This is the Brad Nailer Clean Drive technology with the 2 amp hour and the charger, 40% off at $179. You're saving $120. It's a one-handed recip saw, and you got a couple different deals, 23% off for just the tool by itself. And then if you come over here, you're gonna get 2 4 amp hours, the charger and the case with the one-hand recip saw. For $198, you're getting 51% off. And you can see there's a couple other deals for the impact wrench and the one-handed recip. So they sort of bundle these up. Santa Clint doesn't really care for a lot of the different type of bundle deals, but they are there if you are into that. All right, a couple more subcompact tools. This is the impact driver and the drill with the case and the charger, and 2 amp hours. You're looking at 30% off at $139. This, my friends, right here is the vacuum to buy. And at this deal, this is a great deal. 42% off. You're gonna get a 2 amp hour, which is not gonna last that long on that vacuum. I'll just let you know, a 2 amp hour is not gonna last that vacuum that long runtime wise, maybe like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. But if you have larger rigid batteries, then that might be the way to go. You get the charger. This thing is fantastic. Only $69, 15 bucks off, 42% off. This is a really good vacuum, so I like this deal. All right, so here's the 18 volt subcompact brushless random orbital sander, and this is the tool only. If you wanted the tool only, you can do 29% off, save $40 and 99 bucks. But if you wanted to do that bundle kit deal, which they do have a few different tools that are included with that bundle kit, 52% off, you would get it for $198 plus the couple extra 4 amp hours, 2 amp hours, and stuff we talked about already. And I like these type of bundle deals here because they're offering you the better quality max output. They're not the EXP, but these are your mid-tier now, and you get the free gift with purchase. So if I were to go 52% off, look at this, 67% off, look at this, 69% off. You're gonna get 2 4 amp hours. You get the impact wrench, you can get the angle grinder, you can get the multi-charger over here, or you could just get the 2 4 amp hours. But if I click on this free gift with purchase, let's just do this one here. If I click on this, you come over and you can see there's a bundle deal here. You hit free, and now you have all those different tools to pick from. So not that many, but you do get a few different. You got the blower, you got the multi-tool, you get the grinder, and you get that multi-charger. All right, the recip saw, 23% off, 99 bucks. You're saving 30 bucks. You're gonna get the 4 amp hour, you're gonna get the charger and the recip saw for RIDGID. 23% off for the 18 volt 6.5-inch circular saw kit with the 4 amp hour and the charger, 99 bucks. Again, 23% off. You can do this RIDGID kit with all the different tools that we were looking at, including the sander, the sidewinders, and all that with the lifetime service. That's one thing I want to mention with the RIDGID. You have 90 days to sign up and everything is covered for life, including the batteries and all that stuff. 63% off, saving $500, $299 for this entire kit. Here's a couple more inflator. Listen, this is a great inflator. A couple more inflator deals here, 20% off for the tool only. And then you can get it with the light, 13% off. You can get it with the 2 amp hour at 11%. And this over here is the 2 amp hour with the max output at 11%. If you want the tool only and you're already in this platform, I would do it this way, 79 bucks. This is a great inflator, very well made, and it does a really good job. This is a good one as well, 65% off at 69 bucks. You're gonna get a 2 amp hour, you're gonna get the charger, and you're gonna get this LED. It's the magnetic task light kit. So really good light here, built very well, and it got the magnets on here, and it takes you know, the battery. You can plug your phone into it and it'll charge your phone up, I believe. Another light at 55% off, $89 for the 18 volt cordless floodlight kit with the 2 amp hour and the charger. And we're back on Ryobi. I actually found a couple more tools from them. It's 18% off, saving $30 on their newest. It's the 1+ HP 18 volt cordless 5-inch random orbital sander kit, plus you get that charger. And again, more Ryobi that I missed, so we're coming back to it. This is the 18 volt HP one-handed recip saw with the 2 amp hour and the charger, and you're looking at 18% off. You're saving $30 on that. And remember, like this one right here, the BOGO deals and, you know, the kit deals, don't just go out and buy this blower and other tools. Make sure that you try to find a deal with it, because 62% off, you're gonna get 2 amp hour and a 4 amp hour plus the charger and this blower for 99 bucks. You're saving 62%. So that's the way I would do it. I wouldn't just walk into the store or online and buy something tool only and pay top dollar. Look around and see if you can find the buy one get one, or if you can get it in a kit style like this. And remember, my best friend forever, this is just the tip of the iceberg. If RIDGID and Ryobi is not your cup of tea, well then we are going to do multiple videos on multiple deals for different manufacturers, and you don't want to miss that. So get subscribed, hit the bell notification, check out this video right here. We'll be back with more videos soon.